Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And how about we check the numbers for Victor Wembanyama?
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now, New York starting 5. Russell Westbrook out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. And for Utah, we've got McDaniels. Herb Jones out there with Trae Young. Then there's Barnes. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, down low. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, BA. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's Wembanyama. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. For 3, Westbrook. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Jones. Oh, Westbrook with a block. Pass to Wembanyama. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Young. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double teamed. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Westbrook finds Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has the gooders.
Pass to Young. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Wallace, the pass to Vanderbilt. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Good on both. Just over a minute and a half in. Outside Young. Barnes the screen from outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Last time they met was in New York.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Well, when Wemby is hitting those, it's a great sign for the offense and for the opposition.
Here's Barnes. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, tough start, 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Young, following the bucket by the Knicks. Wallace, the pass to Westbrook. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Young. Can they get it? Gets the 3 to fall.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5.
Knicks Knicks leading by 6. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Young. He played a great game against Golden State. McDaniels passes to Barnes. And Wallace, here we go. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New York.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and offensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And it's Utah with the ball after the basket by New York on the other end. Now Wembanyama, 5 points in the game. Westbrook finds Wembanyama. Outside Anunoby, puts up a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Jazz. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason.
Checking out the Jazz, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Barnes with a screen on Vanderbilt. McDaniels from long range. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. To the wing on the left. To the right side. Here's Wembanyama. And again, another assist.
Yet he continues to pile up assists. This guy is magic with the ball.
One of the greatest passers we've ever seen. Now 5th on the all-time assist list. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Wow, that's 5. Count them, 5 turnovers. And we're only in the first quarter.
And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 16-3 run. Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Over McDaniels. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Barnes finds Holmgren. Back to Barnes. Screen by Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Westbrook with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now here's, hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And they recover it.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Misi, he's checked in for Holmgren. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Scotty Barnes. Dunn, he's checked in for McDaniels. And in for Jones. Young, the pass to McBride. Back to Young. There's the screen by Kuzma. Utah with another miss.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And it's Vanderbilt off the drive. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Vanderbilt's got his second basket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Young. There's the screen by Kuzma to stop Utah with another miss.
Let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
He shoots it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments and some changes here for New York. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hield comes in for Anunoby. And it's Porter Jr. in for Russell Westbrook. New York leading by 17. It over. Hield on the wing. From deep. Drummond. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
Outside Young. Takes a three. Rebounded by Hield.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Done with a steal. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Porter with the steal. Wembanyama, the pass to Porter. Fires the three. Drills it from deep.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Outside Young. Back to McBride. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 6 points.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
They grab their own miss. And Wembanyama gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 21.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
McBride passes to Young. No good from outside.
For this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Now a moment to take a look at the scoring output and how it's been ending for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, you never know when someone might plateau as a scorer, even a superstar. But his competitiveness separates him from the pack. It motivates him to raise the bar for himself every year, and that raises the bar for his team as well.
Now here's McBride. He's scoreless. Pass to Young. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Misi with it. Drummond defending. Young, the pass to Dunn. Let's go with a three.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
And it's Young again missing. He was all alone on that one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. PA?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And New York has possession. following the three by Utah. The putback. It's good on the putback. Drummond's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Young. Down low. Here's Kuzma. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Done outside. Here's McBride. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. New York leading by 23. That's tipped. Fast break Utah. Messi with it. Now Porter defending. And it's blocked.
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama down low. Kuzma on him. Wembanyama pass to Porter. Healed for three. Rebounded by Kuzma. Left side McBride. Three-pointer. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for New York. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combine great intelligence effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Miles McBride. Scotty Barnes is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Herb Jones, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the five on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Heel, still without a bucket. From deep, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Pass to Shamet. Beyond the arc. It's Shamet on the wing. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. And the again.
Just terrible defense. That shot.
Holmgren, the pass to McBride. Here's Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
He's off on the first. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team and win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
And New York has possession. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Drummond. Stolen by Jones.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Now here's Porter. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. To the inside. Here's Barnes, coming off an assist from Jones. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Porter from the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McBride can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Porter against Jones. And here's Porter. 5 to shoot. Hield from outside. Fires in the triple. Hield's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. New York, number 1. The Jazz in 2nd.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drummond up top. McBride covers. Hield for 3. Jones grabs the board. The Jazz on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Rollins. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Inside. There's Holmgren on the slam.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Porter in the post. He's covered by Holmgren. New York again can't hit. Jazz trail by 10. Back to Jones. Utah moving the ball around.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
To the paint. Right side Hield. That three's off the mark.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
Holmgren. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Now here's Barnes. 5 points in the game. Holmgren with a screen on Wood. Holmgren right side. And the big finish by Holmgren. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill. They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. It's Barnes on the wing. Anunoby covering. Barnes passes to Holmgren. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Utah shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And it's tied up with that one.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself he didn't do in the first period.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Knicks. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding grant.
Yeah, B.A., for teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Westbrook. On the wing, Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama double teamed for 3. Westbrook kept alive. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both free throws good from Holmgren.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Wallace left side. A shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Jazz. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside Barnes. Utah moving the ball around. From deep, Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Vanderbilt. Now here's Westbrook. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside Anunoby. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. New York, again, can't hit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the Knicks. A fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
Well, for the Knicks, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
On the wing, Kuzma fires it. A good-looking shot from the wing. Kuzma's got 10.
Boy, being shot ready on the catch, Kyle Kuzma making it look easy.
And there's the lob. It's stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Dunn for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Westbrook. Knocks down the long J. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dunn, the pass to Young. There's a screen by Kuzma. Outside McDaniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team. Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Young from long range. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Out left to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Wembanyama, the pass to Wallace. For 3, Westbrook. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Wembanyama. New York, no good that time either. Utah leading by 4. To the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break. New York. Tipped. Vanderbilt against McDaniels. Dunn. The pass to Young. No good with the triple.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
The shot by Wembanyama. No good. Utah shooting around 44%. Not bad. Kuzma finds McDaniels. Shoots over Anunoby. McDaniels can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. Inside. Double on Wembanyama. Wallace outside. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Oh, how about Victor? Gets there for the putback jam.
You know, when Wembanyama gets to an offensive, he brings back to the rim with it. You can count on that.
And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Sunday, the Golden State Warriors come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And looking at the Pacers matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
He hits the second from the line. And New York has possession. Westbrook outside. To the inside. Wembanyama double-teamed. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Young. Outside McDaniels. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Wallace outside. Back to Westbrook. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Westbrook's got 6.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Outside Young. And he lobs it up top. Kuzma for three. Wallace pulls it in.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
To the paint. Outside Young. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 4. Utah needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointer off the mark. Westbrook taking his time here. From deep, Wembanyama. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Utah. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Trae Young. Trae, it was a slow start, but you guys did bounce back. What changed?
I think it's just getting back into the rhythm, just getting into the action, being aggressive. I think that was the main thing. We just got to go out and compete and do what we do.
Thanks, Trae. Guys, back to you.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out, but crazier things have happened.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Kaysen Wallace out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, McDaniel's really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Jones. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Young with it, fires the 3. Jones misses.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Wallace. And here's Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist from Wembanyama. Westbrook's got 9.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Outside Young. There's the foul. It's on Kaysen Wallace. That's his first foul of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable.
Right side, Wembanyama shoots. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Leading by 5. Outside Young. Barnes a screen. From downtown. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Wallace. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. 10 points for him.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. Just keep your rhythm now.
McDaniels from long range. Counted from distance. And the Jazz lead by 5.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Wembanyama down low. Holmgren's there. Wembanyama, the pass to Westbrook. And an Obi for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Jones, the pass to Young. Oh, deflected. Westbrook against Jones for the tie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This guy is just relentless. Russell Westbrook is a handful to deal with.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end. Just swatting them right.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to McDaniels. Utah moving the ball around. Outside Young. Down low. From 6 feet away. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes a first. Jones hits them both. Knicks trail by 3. Right side, Wembanyama. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his 3rd foul so far. Utah on D. Westbrook finds Anunoby. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Wallace outside for the tie. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Barnes. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. With that being his 4th foul, because the offense now in the sky.
Here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. Anunoby passes to Westbrook. Now Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Now Wembanyama. Over McDaniels.
Well, Jaden McDaniels is long, folks, and he can put a lot of pressure on with his ability to maneuver around that basketball floor.
Holmgren, the pass to Young. The three from Barnes. Barnes drills the triple.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. And New York has possession. Wembanyama. Westbrook, the pass to Wallace. There's the triple. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Jazz leading by 3. Outside McDaniels. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Good on the second one.
What you love about Scotty Barnes, he can do it all. Score it, board it, pass it.
Right side, Wembanyama. Wallace outside. Fires from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Young against Anunoby. Outside, Wembanyama. Wallace outside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Outside, Vanderbilt. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Anunoby. They get the rebound. Vanderbilt inside. Defended by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. Second chance shot. Rebound, Utah. Holmgren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Left side, Young. Back to Jones. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Westbrook. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's New York with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got 7 rebounds in the game. They still need this. Westbrook outside. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby for 3. Wembanyama. He can't get that one to fall. Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Barnes. Holmgren with a screen on Vanderbilt. Barnes against Vanderbilt. McDaniels a screen. There's Young with the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Outside Anunoby. Now here's Westbrook. Now Young with a steal. Outside McDaniels. That's short off the rim.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Vanderbilt finds Wembanyama. Yes, on the jumper. Wembanyama's got 22.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. for the Jazz. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Holmgren. McBride comes in for McDaniels. And it's Rollins in for Young. So for the Knicks. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. Here's Rollins. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Shamet passes to Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz leading by 7. Jones with the ball. And it's Hield picking him up. Pass to Rollins. Fires the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Here's Shamet. He buries it from 3. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, look at the big man facilitate. Tremendous vision by Wood. He just sets the table so nicely.
Fires for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shamet. Pass to Hield. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Offensive board. The shot by Drummond, no good. Utah leading by 4 to the middle. Tipped. Outside Porter. To the inside. And the jam by Drummond.
This is what we call strength, big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. The layup misses.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Outside Porter. Pass to Hield. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Kuzma.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And the Knicks shooting around 41%. Outside Porter. Wood with the screen. Pass to Shamet. Hield from outside. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Hield's got 6 here in the quarter.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go. So Barnes the screen. Here's Rollins. No good on the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Porter from outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Jazz trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
Yes, Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
Outside Hield. It's Shamet on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond passes to Hield. Goes back up. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. New York out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the quarter for you as soon as we get back from the short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Chet Holmgren out there with Yves Missi. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Rollins in at the 2. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Rollins. Outside Young. McDaniels a screen. Back to Young from downtown. Porter pulls it in.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Drains the triple.
Wow, 5. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Young for 3. That is Trae's shot. The 3.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Porter, the pass to Anunoby. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
His 4th giveaway tonight, just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
Now Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside Porter. The 3.
You got to appreciate the activity from Young on defense. His coaching staff loves to see this.
Tipped. Tries to save it. Inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Drummond with the screen. And Anunoby for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Pass to Young. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Right side heel. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Fires a 3. Ooh, almost at a 4 there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And such a threat with the basketball. Porter Jr. gets those fouls often.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude. He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Missi. And here's Young to take the lead. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside for Porter. New York working the ball around now. Down low. Healed on the wing. Outside Porter. From outside the arc. Missi grabs the board. Missi's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Young. Here's Rollins. And they call an illegal screen here.
You know, when you're trailing, you can't afford mistakes. And he's made a few of them tonight.
for New York. They've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Now Young with a steal. To tie it up. To the rim. Young.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Young against Porter. Pass to Anunoby. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Porter against Young. Off target from outside. New York leading by 3. Hield passes to Porter. Anunoby on the wing. Hield for 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3. The shot off that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the middle. Here's Messi. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And some changes here for New York. Vanderbilt's checked in for Drummond. Wallace comes in for Hield. And it's Westbrook in for Porter Jr. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play. Let's see what happens."
And Allie, thanks. Here's Rollins, pounded by Westbrook. Holmgren, the pass to Young. And a miss there on the triple.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass break, Utah. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Westbrook can't hit. Jazz trail by 3. McDaniels passes to Young. Holmgren outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game for the Jazz. Scotty Barnes comes in for Messi, and Herbert Jones is subbed in for Rollins. McDaniels. Pass break. New York. Wallace's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Young from the arc. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Anunoby on the wing. Shoots. Tries again. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Jones, the pass to Young. Into the lane. Pass to Barnes. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 3-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Outside Young. Barnes with a screen on Wembanyama. Young from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Vanderbilt's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 7-point New York lead.
This has been an area of his game that Russell Westbrook is always working on. Consistency from range makes such a difference.
Barnes a screen. Holmgren the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Wallace outside. Shot clock at 5. Grabs the rebound again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Holmgren outside. McDaniels, a screen on Wembanyama. Holmgren! Westbrook ripped down the board.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Here's Wembanyama. Puts up the tray. Holmgren there for the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. And here's Young. McDaniels, a screen on Vanderbilt. Now Holmgren, lets loose for 3. That misses.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from outside.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball from the outside. What a performance.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama won't be denied.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth. Young. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for New York. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounds. They gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Victor Wembanyama.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Jones. He lets it go. Wembanyama rips down the board. Now here's Westbrook. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.